Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind. That is, will Charles join Meech and Terry? When it comes down to it, if you've already read the BMF books and if you already look into the documentary and you're a deep fan, I already know what time it is, so chill out. But when it comes down to it, right now, with the way the story is going with things, with Charles being on a situation where Lucille wants to go through with the divorce, and he's about to end up in Terry's old room, do you think that he will eventually join Meech and Terry? Now, when it comes down to it, Charles is in the situation because of the stuff he did last season. Him and Lucille, they're having problems, right? And basically, with that being said, you're thinking to yourself, well, what is Charles going to do next? He's a hardworking man. He still wants to be the man of the house, but let's be honest, Meech has been the one really taking care of the household. Meech and Terry, they've been paying the bills. They paid the mortgage. They do all of that. And even Lucille going as far as to tell him that he's no longer the man of the house whatsoever, or he left that position a long time ago. Now, when it comes down to it, though, can Charles save his marriage? Can he save his love with Lucille, or will things just fall apart? When it comes down to it, you're thinking to yourself, will Charles join BMF? I think Terry needs more people around him that's family-based, And basically what you guys are starting to see right now with the storyline is with Meech going his own separate way and creating his own crew, while Terry is going his own separate way and creating his own crew. And pay that attention, because that's going to be kind of a theme as the show continues on anyway. Even though they're close and they're connected and they're brothers, they have their own way about how they do things. Now, with Charles, you're thinking to yourself, is he going to join Meech? Is he going to join Terry? Is he going to join BMF? Or is he going to be on one side more than the other? Or is he going to be dealing with both of them because both of them are his sons? Now, when it comes down to it, Charles might want to stay being a hardworking man. He may stay and want to fight for Lucille. He may stay and want to just, maintain being who he is. As we can see, he's very defensive of Lucille, and I think he's going to go out his way to make sure Lucille stays his wife. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, will it put him in a situation where, let's put it like this right here. If someone make up in their mind they don't want to be with you no more, no matter how much you love them, no matter how much time you spend together, some people just will not get over you cheating. Even the people who accept you back, they're not going to effectively really be over the cheating or the fact that you've been with someone else, whether y'all are good or bad. They never really get over it. But the whole thing is, when it comes down to it, Lucille is saying, hey, I can't deal with that. And I love you, but I can't believe you did that to me. And I don't want to be with you no more because I don't see you that way. Because that's going to present challenges for Charles in the future. But when it comes down to it, though, do you see him joining BMF? Do you see him, getting away from Lucille, throwing away what it is that he believed in, and joining Big Meech, or joining Terry, or just going out wanting to live a life where, because he's lost his wife, he wants to just do whatever he wants to do, and he's not going to be trying to think about her? We will see how things play out in regards to Charles, because there's a lot of character development when it comes to him, and there's a lot of character development that comes with Lucille as well. And so basically, this is not only Meech and Terry's story, this is Charles and Lucille's story, and their little sister story as well. This is the story of a family. And one thing about the show, they pretty much letting you know that this is the story of a family. It's about them, all of them, not just Meech and Terry. It's about all of them. And so when it comes down to it, basically, will Charles end up joining BMF? Will he end up eventually being with Terry and Meech? Will he be with his sons? Will he be with Meech more? Will he be with Terry more? Will he be doing his own thing? It is hard to say. But when it comes down to it, I think with the stuff that's going on with Charles, I just don't feel as though him and Lucille are going to stay together. I think he's going to try and make it work, and he's probably going to continue to try to make it work. But in the end, whenever a person you love decide they don't love you no more and don't want to be with you, you do things to change, and you do things to change your life. You do things to change it yourself. And so basically what I'm saying is that, do you guys see Charles being with BMF? Do you see him, because of the loss of Lucille, making him be like, yo, I'm gonna just be with BMF. I'm gonna be with my sons. I'm gonna be with Terry. I'm gonna be with Meech. Do you see that coming with him? Well, we will see. I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And